Ever wondered why a mug of coffee slides off the car dashboard when you suddenly hit the brakes? Or why you lurch forward when the subway train you're on abruptly stops? The answer to these seemingly mundane questions lies in the concept of inertia, a fundamental principle in the realm of physics. Let's dive into the world of inertia and its laws, a realm where objects resist changes in their state of motion. Sir Isaac Newton, a giant in the field of physics, was the one who first articulated these laws in the 17th century. The first law of inertia, also known as Newton's first law, states that an object at rest stays at rest and an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an external force. Think about a book lying on a table. It will stay exactly where it is, not moving an inch unless something or someone pushes or pulls it. Now, let's picture a soccer ball rolling across a field. It will keep moving in the same direction and at the same speed until something interferes. That interference could be a player's foot kicking it, the friction of the grass slowing it down, or a gust of wind veering it off course. The second law of inertia is often summed up in the formula: force equals mass times acceleration. This law tells us that the force exerted on an object is equal to the mass of the object times its acceleration. So a heavier object needs more force to change its speed or direction than a lighter one. For example, it takes more effort to push a loaded shopping cart than it does to push an empty one. The third law of inertia, or Newton's third law, states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. If you've ever jumped off a small boat, you've experienced this law firsthand. The force of your jump pushes the boat in the opposite direction, causing it to drift away from you in the water. In summary, the laws of inertia describe the motion of objects and the forces that change this motion. The first law says that objects resist changes in their motion and will continue moving at the same speed in the same direction unless acted upon by an external force. The second law tells us that the force needed to change an object's motion is equal to the object's mass times its acceleration. And the third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. These laws of inertia govern everything from the smallest particles to the largest celestial bodies, making them fundamental to our understanding of the physical world. They explain why we need seatbelts in cars, why athletes need to warm up before a game, and even why Earth orbits the sun. So the next time you see a coffee mug sliding off a car dashboard, or feel yourself lurching forward in a suddenly stopping train, you'll know it's the laws of inertia in action. It's the unseen force that constantly impacts our daily lives, a silent puppeteer pulling the strings of the physical world around us.